going on, guys? It's Behr, and I'm super stoked to bring you guys the first installment and first video of ISO City. So today is pretty much what we're going to be making today is going to be a recreation of Super Mario Bros, the original one, but in a more kind of modern look and a more isometric feel to it. So to get you guys started off on this, what you guys want to do is hop over in the description and download the Isometric Lightroom. And when you guys open it, it will basically be this. It'll just look like this. And the first thing you want to do is just delete right here. It just says delete, and let's get that out of the way. So for people that are just learning how to do this and like just getting Cinema 4D and everything, you guys will need, I think it's R14 or above to do this. I'm not too sure about that. And that's pretty much going to start you guys. And because there's like cell shaders and like Lightrooms and I think whatever else I have in these controls. So basically this is going to be a very long tutorial. I mean long, like it's 3:50 now. I'll be surprised if I get it done at like 4:30. So pretty much sit back, relax. I'm drinking some orange cream soda from Stewart's right now. It's super good. And pretty much you guys can start making this with me or just watch and learn. So what you want to do is to start off and take your keep folder and just open it up and just pretty much drag this out of there and just delete that. So you have your plane and then your cube. So what you want to do is put your cube above your plane, and then you guys want to make your color brown. So if you guys go back to your Super Mario Bros, it's kind of like a nice brown and then green. So you can just add the brown here. It's called skin/tan, but it's actually not that color. And you can just add that, and then Control C and Control V the cube, and just make that. Bring that up a little bit, and let's just say we throw on this just put this green on. Alright, and then you can take your size right here. It says little yellow square. It's when you want to make it a little bit smaller like that. And then if you guys put it right there, over under preview it, you guys will see that you have your starting off box. So I'm gonna apologize now. I'm probably gonna be burping a lot throughout this video. I don't know what soda does to me. I usually don't drink soda at all, but this orange and cream soda, it gets to me. So now that you have that, what you want to do is starting off with whatever you want to do first. So let's go back to your thing. So a pretty well-known thing throughout Mario itself are these green tunnels. And I don't know all of the actual names of this stuff, but I'll try my best for it. So here's a little view thing so you guys can like see what it looks like. And I think what we're going to starting off is making these green tunnels. So what you want to do is just go to File, New, and just make a new layer, or a new document. And then this one will still be saved, the one previously. Just want to make a new one. And then go to your box right here and create a tube. So if you drop that in, you want to take your inner radius, and let's just say you throw it to about like 160. Make it a little smaller. And then take your height right here and just drag that up a little bit to like, yeah, 300. Hit Control C, Control V. And then you want to shrink the top a little bit so it's like that. I just did that by grabbing this little yellow square. And then you guys can make it a little bit bigger like that. So it's just popping out. And you guys can move it straight to the top. You guys can even like center it like that. And if you guys have to, you guys can make this a little bit bigger. So you guys can go like that. And pretty much it's like this. I don't think necessarily making this even is the biggest priority, but if you have that, if you guys go back to it, you guys pretty much see this is actually a little bit bigger, so. Like that. Actually, maybe a little bit bigger. Now it looks like a cannon to a gun. And here we go. So you pretty much have that, and now you want to do is just hit Control. You click both, hit Control, go to Window, and go to ISO City, and then just paste it in, hitting Control V. And this is gonna be super big, so you want to do is just shrink it down a bit. Just kind of place it in here somewhere. Make it a little bit smaller, and just place it. Let's just say right here, and let's bring it right here. Make it a little tinier inside. And let's say we put it right there. So now what I want to do is add a color in. So of these colors, I have a green right here. So I'm going to actually add this one. So if you put it on here and hold Alt or Control, I believe it is, yeah. And just drag it right here. It'll create another texture for it. And just click this and make it a little bit darker green. And then go to Reflectance right here. If you guys have a R16, I believe it's Reflectance. If it's not, it's going to be Reflection. and then hit add, and then hit reflection legacy, and just put this down a little bit to about like 20%, and then render preview it out. So if you go back to your square, it should be, or yeah, square, your tube, it should be like that. So if you guys have ever played this game, it's not that dark, not that light, I mean, I guess it is. Maybe I'll make it a little darker. Actually, I'm gonna keep that the same. So what do you want to do, actually, if you keeping it the same, is pretty much put one here. Let's just say we hit Alt or Control G or Alt G, which creates a null, and just label this tube, and hit Control C and Control V on it, and then bring it next to it about 34 centimeters like off, and just bring it up, and then you guys can put this one down. Maybe a little more, about 40, and then duplicate, bring about 40 centimeters, and then bring this one down. So you guys have a gradual change in the tubes right here. So you have that. So what I'm gonna do is actually add a cube above that. Actually, I'm not gonna do that yet. I'll save that one for later. So let's just say, let's look around and see what we can do next. Maybe one of these. Alright, let's do one of these. So this is not that hard to actually make. What you want to do is pretty much just go to your window and go back to your Untitled 2 and just delete these. And then just spawn a cube in and just lower it down to like 30%. And we're pretty much just going to make these only with cubes, because it's not going to really matter if it's like has a little cap on it. If you guys want, you guys can go to your honestly, I forgot how to do it. Yeah, you can put like a little fillet on it, and then put your subdivisions a little bit down, so it creates a little bit of a more modern looking one. So I'll keep that the same. So what I'm gonna do now is just hit Control C and Control V, and then bring this up a little bit like that. Highlight these two. Do the same thing. So you can try to make these evenly spaced out. I'm just kind of guessing. And let's just say you want to make these 8 height. So you got 8 height, and then Control C, Control V these, and put like 4 across. So you got 1 or 3, and then 4. Actually, maybe 5. Yeah, 5 seems good. So you pretty much have this. So now what I want to do is actually start bringing them out like down the steps. So an easy way you can do this, you just hit this and just hold Shift and click all of these. Oops. And it's not the easiest way, but it's better than having to move everyone individually. And then hit Control C and Control V on that, and bring that across a little bit. Alright, and then you guys can just click out of that and pretty much do the same thing. So hit that and hold Shift and just click all of these. Control C and Control V, and bring those out a bit. And for the next row, so pretty much gonna do this for every single row, and this is gonna be a lot of cubes, honestly. So pretty much for your computer, I know a lot of people might not have the best computer, but using like an i3 will not work and like well with this at all. I don't know if computers still make i3s or use i3s. If you guys are watching this, what am I, like 10 minutes in? I'm 9 minutes in. Oh, whoa, I was really far away from my mic. But I'm 9 minutes in already. Pretty much, if you guys want me to start live streaming this maybe on the Fridays, and I'll upload the video as well, but maybe I'll live stream this as well. Maybe that'll like, help you guys out more. If I'm live streaming, I can actually interact with you guys. Plus, I can make some money. You know, if you guys subscribe to me. Because I'm nice. But basically, you guys are going to keep doing this over and over again, and you're going to gradually create this staircase. See? It's coming along. And it actually kind of looks like what it is, except for it's more of a more modernistic feel to it. And this is the last row. Control C, Control V, and then just drag it out. And bam, you have your staircase like that. So what you guys can do is actually just click the top one, which is 179, and then click the bottom and hit Alt G on that, and bam, it creates it into a null and just label this stairs. So you're gonna pretty much hit Control C on the staircase itself, go back to your ISO city, paste it in, and do the same thing you did before, just make it smaller. And let's just say we're gonna put it next to these. Alright, and you guys can put these wherever you guys would like. I'm just going to put them here for the video. And then you want to add your colors on it. So a cool thing, since we didn't add anything on it, you guys can just grab, like, just say this shiny tan and hit Control C, Control V on that. And just put that on there. Grab the reflectance. And then put it down to like 20 as well. And pretty much render it out. So you got your staircase so far. So the staircase is not going to be only on one side. What you guys can do is hit Control C, Control V on that, and spin this around 90 degrees. So you guys can go right here and type in -90. Excuse me, -180. Oh my god. And just drag it over here. And you guys have pretty much your first wall, not wall, but your first kind of place this. So now you guys can pretty much start adding other stuff. So since we have that done, let's just say we want to add a coin. Let's just say we have a coin somewhere on this, just to throw it in there. What you want to do is pretty much starting off going back to that untitled page and just pretty much delete that staircase and go to Google and type in Super Mario coin. And just go to images. Young Hill, try to follow me on Instagram. What? And you guys can pretty much just look at this, be like, all right, not that hard to make. So you guys can go back to your Cinema 4D and click on the cylinder. Actually, yeah, nah. Click on the tube. I think we can do this an easier way. Click on the tube, rotate 90 degrees. And just bring it straight into the middle and look at it. Just look at it. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is actually just kind of bring it to the side a little bit, like a side angle. And take the inner radius and just close it off. That's going to be the first thing you want to do. And then take the height and make it about 30. So it's like a little bit of a coin. And then duplicate it. And then take your inner radius back up. Your outer radius out. And then your cap segments up a little bit. And then you guys can mess with your height. Make your height a little bit bigger. So it kind of puts that little coin feel to it. So what you guys can do is pretty much take your coordinates and I forget how you shrink it inwards like that. And you can put this to, let's just say, 0.85 and put this to 0.85. And just look, and then it's getting towards that coin feel. And then you guys can add that little line in the middle, but I'm just not going to because that's just not really needed. Not really going to see it that far away. And then you guys can hit Alt G and then group that and hit Control C and then go back to your ISO city and paste it in. So what you want to do is just make that coin a bit smaller and just kind of put it over something that you want to make. Wherever you want to put it. I gotta get it in the right side of the thing. So put that right here. So put it in here, bring it upwards. Let's say we shrink it. And you guys can grab this yellow and just put it on the new null. And then if you guys render preview, you guys can even go to right here, hold on the middle one, and go to render region, is render that single part. So you have your coin, but I'm going to move that a bit over so it's in the middle. So now that you have your coin, you pretty much have all your necessary stuff: stairs, the tubes, coins, and you guys can start actually getting into more elaborate stuff. So if you guys go back to your Super Mario Bros. Page, let's see what else we can add. I'm gonna make the castle. Maybe, I'm not too sure about that. That's actually really hard to make because I did it before. But let's just say that you guys want to add like a bush or something. What you guys can do is go to here and go to the Platonic, and you guys can actually use this for your bush because it doesn't really change much. It's just rounded. So you guys can just take your segments up if you guys want. You guys can just keep it there. And I'm gonna use the Bucky. And just shrink that. And you guys can pretty much just like put this like wherever you guys want. Just make sure it's like in like a logical space. So you can put one there, just put that green reflection on it. Maybe put one like there. Can even throw one like right here. And then you guys can render preview that to give it a look. And there they are. So what we're gonna do now is actually work around the borders, and the first thing we're gonna do over here is gonna look back into your Super Mario Bros. And just find something to pretty much make. So if I look around, let's make something like this. So you see how you have like the blocks and stuff. So I'm gonna add the tubes first. What I can do actually, since I already made them, is just hit Control C and Control V on a tube, and pretty much just drag it here. Maybe raise it up a bit, and just bring it across. And you can put one like right here, and that's about it. So what we want to do now is actually make these brick things. So if you guys go to Google and type in Mario brick texture, it will pop up. Surprise, right? Because Google has everything. So let's use this one. Go to File, Save As, and save it, and then go back to your thing and make a new material. But first, go to Untitled, delete the snow, and just double click in the material spot, and go to Texture, Load Image, and just put in your block of brick things and create a path. Go to your reflectance, add a reflectance legacy. Oh my god, here comes the hiccups. Oops. And where's my, there it is. Put that on like 20. Alright, and then you want to add a square and put a filly on it, but make it not so much. Make it like a little bit, like 8. And then throw that material on, and you can just render preview it to make sure that material is what you want. I think it looks pretty well. And then go look back and see how many squares you want it across. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say 8 is gonna be the first one. So go here, just zoom in a bit, I guess. You can go to Control C, Control V, and move this over so they're still touching. They're about 200 away from each other. So you go here. You can just go -200. Control V. -400. Control C, Control V. -600. Control C, Control V. -800. Oops. I'm just doing multiples of 200s. And then yes, I'll do one last one. You Control C, Control V, and put it to -1000. And then you pretty much just highlight all these, group them up, and then hit Control C on it, and then bring it into the ISO city, and hit Control V and just shrink them. And then just bring them across a little bit. Shrink again. And bring upwards. Oh, that's a little too small. And you can pretty much put these wherever you guys want. Doesn't all have to be like size worthy. It doesn't have to be proportional. It's a cool thing. So let's just say we put that one right here, because you can hop off and jump on it. Put one right here too. Alright, and then you can just go back to your window. Let's just say you delete 2 of them, so you only have 4 now. Control C and then paste that in as well. Actually, you can just go back to your window. This is an easier way. Just hit Control C, Control V on, oops, Control C, Control V, and move it over, and just delete the last 2. It's hitting Control X. Make that a little lower, more across. And then it's put one like right. Actually, I'll keep the last one for something else. So if you guys can just render preview that, you pretty much got your little blocks. So now we want to add, let's just say we add some coins, because every time I go on top of one of these things, last time I remember playing, there's always a little bit of coins up there, if I'm not mistaken. So let's just say we want to add a coin. We can just go and grab our tube right here. Oh, not our tube, our coin. Control C, Control V, and just drag it across. And just put one like right there. Control C, Control V, move it a little bit, rotate it. Control C, Control V. Actually, Control C, Control V the other one, because it's gonna be a little bit hard to move those. And then you can move this the other way. And then let's say we want to make the mystery one. So we can go to Google. And, whoa, it's right here for us. Voila. And, let's just not use that one. Mario question block texture. What you really want to look for is something with a transparent background. If not, then we can make one. Yeah, I guess there's not. Nah, I'll use this one. This one's a little bit old, but it'll work. So you're going to save this, and then do the same thing you did before. Go to Window, go to ISO City, or the untitled version, and then just add a new texture, load image, and put this in. Create a path, reflectance, add, and put this on like 20, maybe a little lower, like 14. And just add it to like one of these, and then delete the other one, so you have just 3. And then you guys can just Control C and paste that in here. And let's just say we want to put that down a little bit, like right here. And you can put that, let's just say, actually I'll put it right here. So you can either get the coins up there, or you guys can just get this mystery thing. And then I'll put another one, so I just go back in this layer, find the one with the question mark, copy it, and just say we put one right here. And you're pretty much set, so you guys can just render preview that, render region, the things that we made so far. And check them out. So this guy's might be a little dark for you, a little glossy for you. If it's too glossy, you guys can just go to your materials and bring that down a little bit, and then look at it again. So I'm going to do that. Whew, 23 minutes, guys. We're on a roll, so I think that's fine. So the next thing we want to add, God, we just keep adding stuff. Let's just find what can we add? That's awesome. How about these guys? These bullets. You know, why not? We're already doing other stuff. Let's just find something else first, maybe. Nope. So let's just say we're making these bullets, guys. So I just clicked on this image because I found this and it looked pretty cool. So let's do it. So we're gonna take this tube, Control C, Control V that, and bring that across here. Oops. I'll just delete that whole thing and then click on this tube, Control C, Control V, bring it over here. Let's move this out of the way. So you have this. Maybe see how high we can raise it up. That's it. Control. Whoa, what are you doing? Control. CV, and let's flip this about 90 degrees, and like that. And then we can just take these both and put them all the way over here. Oops. Make sure this is 180 degrees. There you go. And just put that right here. And we're going to make those bullets things coming from here. So how to make these bullets, let's go to Mario and just type in Mario Super Bros bullet. And I did this before, I forgot how I did it, but we're going to learn. And let's go to the window, delete that because we're done with that. We already have it all used. And pretty much let's go to the capsule and rotate this 90 degrees. Can I make this more pointy? Cap segments. Oh. Let's keep the rotation segments up. The height's the same. You put the height there. You guys go to slice right away and just slice that right in half. Oh, slice it the wrong way. Oh, of course it did. Because why would it do what I asked? You guys can just shrink this a bit. So it's like that. And then go to your cylinder. Actually, I know an easier way to do this. Start over. Grab your capsule. Grab your cylinder. And we're going to work on it this way. So what we want to do is just take the cylinder and bring it downwards. Or that was a capsule, but either one works. Make that a little bit smaller. Bring this up and then take the height and bring it down. So you bring that here. Take the height down. That. The cylinder. Keep the same radius. Make it so the radius, it goes like that. Duplicate that. Bring it inside a little bit. And then I believe it goes smaller here. Yeah, it does. So you guys can take your radius and just shrink it a little bit. And then just duplicate the cylinder again. And bring it downwards and take your height wrong. Like that. And maybe this is actually a little bit too big. I'm going to rotate this 90 degrees. Actually, that looks pretty good. So what we're not going to do actually is add the face onto it. I know you guys are going to be like, oh, but why? I don't feel like making my own texture for that because that's going to be a pain to like size up. So we're just going to work with this. So what we're going to do is just Control-C, Control-V that. I just put it into a group like I always do. And then we're going to add a new material. So let's make a new material. Go to black. Go to reflectance. And you guys are going to do the same thing. Just make a nice little reflection on it, about 20%. Wow, my phone vibrates. I don't know if any of you guys are Xbox One, but I just got a text message that they changed the whole Xbox home screen. And I hope it's not bad, because that'll piss me off. Xbox is, no offense to Xbox, but they're fucking up OD. But that's besides the point. So what we want to do is just pretty much put this kind of in the middle of that and just rotate this 90 degrees. Okay, there you go. And just act like they're coming out, so you can put one like right here, the other right here, another right here, another right here, and another one just going in. And then you guys can just render preview that. I'm really up far close because this is actually easier to do. So you get your nice little bullets coming through, and it's starting to look pretty good. So let's just start adding other stuff. Let's just say we're gonna throw a box in there somewhere. Just make this, bring it over here, and for the troopers that get through it, you can put a box right here. put one on each top of this, just cause. All right, so what else is there to do? I should really do this on a live stream. I think it's so much easier to talk to you guys. I like talk to myself the whole entire time. I answer my own questions. It's awful. I feel so lonely. I'm not making a castle. There's no way. The sign's gonna be last. Let's add all these together. That's what I'm gonna do for this one. So let's just say we're gonna add all these together. I'm taking the staircase first. The stairs are gonna be the pain. Take the stairs. Rotate these so they're negative 90 degrees. If you guys are on the same side I am. Let's just say we're gonna put those right here. So you guys have a little bit of space to turn and run. So we're gonna put those there. Let's say we're gonna take this, Control C, Control V, make this to a good jump, and then we're gonna put this one. Control C, Control V that. Put that there. Control C, Control V. There's a bunch of Control C's and Control V's. You guys know that? I'm sure you know that. I've said that I don't know how many times now. Let's throw a mystery box thing above that. I don't even know what it's called. I've been playing so much zombies. The mystery box is like engraved in my head. And put that right there. And let's just say you can jump down and Control C, Control V that. Rotate this 90 degrees. So it'd be 360. Nope. 270. Yeah, 270. And just put that about right here. And you're like, Garrett, like, what are you doing right now? Like, this is designing right here. This is why I wake up in the morning to make this kind of stuff. Believe it or not, this is what I enjoy doing when I come home from school, is getting pissed off because I can't rotate something 180 degrees. So, let's put that, put that about right here. And let's say we delete that one and put this in the middle. So like you got no time. You better hop down, run, and hop back up. And let's say we throw some more coins up here. So take this coin. Oops. I didn't take the whole coin. I only took part of it. If you guys enjoyed the background music right now, if you guys can even hear it over me talking like I'm 100 feet probably away from my mic, let me know and I'll keep doing it. If not, then whatever. That's more quietness for you guys, probably more time for me to go insane. And you're gonna pretty much just add these coins all over here. And I know probably you diehard Mario fans and diehard Marioians, whatever you guys want to call yourselves, probably say that I messed up half this stuff. And great, I hope I did, and I hope I hurt your feelings because I've been doing this for about half an hour now. Yep, 34 minutes, and we're still not done. Believe it or not, we're gonna keep going. And the reason why I'm not trying to make this as long as possible is because I don't want to drag it out and kill you guys with boredom. But I still got 2 things left. So let's start the flag itself right here. And I'm not making this flag part. I made this. Oh, I don't want to watch that one. I'm gonna have like a seizure. Let's find it right here. So I'm not making that flag part. I made that last time I made this flag, and holy shit. Sorry to curse, but damn, that was a pain. So what I'm gonna do is just hit Control C, Control V on this. Actually, just hit Control C and then bring it into the Untitled 2. Paste that in. Delete that. Make that a little bit bigger. Uh-oh, there's no material on it. Uh-oh. What shell did I have on it? That brown, right? Yep. Just gonna copy that and paste it in here as well. And add a tube or a cylinder, whatever you guys prefer. I like doing cylinders for this kind of stuff because I just feel like it's easier. And you're gonna take your radius, shrink it up a bit. Put that in the middle. And your guys' favorite part. Take your height and bring it up. I don't care how big your pole is, how cool it looks. That's all I want to do. So now you want to do is just make a new layer. We'll do this in here. Put the color to white. Reflectance, add a reflection legacy. Put it to like 15. Just add that onto it. A car that just drove past my house, sounded like it was about to fall apart. It was like transmission's gonna blow. But that's not my problem. And you guys can just make this a little bit smaller and bring it right to the top. And center it. And you guys can just copy that. Paste it in. Whoa. See, I don't like when I put stuff in here and then it just like sizes it for itself. It's like, let's just make it put it right here like that. Like, Maxim, like, what are you doing? So let's put that so it hits the ground, wherever that is, right there. And let's just say we're gonna put it right here. So render preview this so far, and we're doing work right now. We are doing it. So what we want to do now is actually make the sign for the middle, because that's the most important part to the people looking at this. And the question is, how are we going to do it? And the answer is, I don't know. But we'll figure it out, because that's what we do. That's what us designers do. So what do you want to do now is just, let's just say we're gonna make a sign. So Super Mario sign right here. It's kind of boring, but we're gonna make it cool. Just add a cube in the middle. Just put it like that, and then you just want to take, let's just say your, oops, what'd I do? Take your y-axis. Nope. Take your z-axis. Take your something axis. Take your z-axis. Put it like about like that. And put that just like right in the middle. And what color is this? I don't know what color it is. Let's go to orange. Let's figure out what color this is. I'm assuming it's kind of like a tinted red. Something like that. And just add a reflectance on it. About 15, 20. Whatever you guys choose. Just put that on there. Render preview it. That might be a little too salmon color. Or color. Probably because I'm drinking orange soda. Nope. Delete that. I'm not doing that. I got an even better idea. There you go. Type in Super Mario Bros. Font. And we're downloading it. Oh, which one are we doing? This one. Super Plumber Bros. Bet you that's copyrighted. Just in case any of you fellow company makers want to make Super Plumber Bros. It's copyrighted. That's the name of the font too. I pray. Whoever made that. So add your text in here. When it comes, you know, text takes its time. It's got to cycle through a bunch of millions of cubes. Thing. God, I have so many Snapchats. Snapchat. Let's add the text. Let's just say we're gonna type in. How many minutes am I at? 40. Yeah, I'm not doing any longer. I'm sorry. I don't want to bore you guys out this much. Let's type in Super Mario Bro. We're gonna use the font. Oops. Oops, I get that out of the way. Oops. God, I keep saying oops. Oops, 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 oops. You guys hear that, like, lisp? Like a snake. Whatever happened to that? Some of you guys kept commenting on my videos with, like, a bunch of hisses, and I was like, what is going on? It's like I furtherly looked into it, and you guys are weird. So, put that gray material on that Motex. You can put Super Mario Bros. Right here. Just throw it right there. And, let's just want to say, put over here, by BehrDesign. And make that a little bit smaller. Rotate that 90 degrees backwards. And bring it upwards. Maybe your depth down a little bit more. Kind of center that. Bring it back out. And you guys can just put that right in the middle. You guys can put that there. Actually, you guys can like put other stuff here if you guys want. I'm not going to clutter up the space, but we zoom out and we render preview this. I think we got it. I think this is done. For the first video of Isometric City, obviously I'm not going to start out super tough on you guys. I'm going to go really light and build my way into more difficult things. So what I'm going to be doing, I want to move that text. That text is really going to bother me right there. I hate all that space. Oh, that's good. Actually, I want to add more of these cubes around just to fill up more space so it's not so blank. Maybe I'll put a cube. Maybe I'll put a tube or two, right? Where's a tube? What is with Cinema 4D today? You can put like a tube right here. Maybe another one. Bring it in the middle. Make it a little smaller. Yeah, I'll delete that actually. So basically, let me render preview this now again and talk over it. So I'm not going to go too hard on you guys for the first installment of this kind of series going on. And a lot of people actually requested a Mario theme, something like this, because I did a Mario isometric world cube looking thing. And I think this is actually a really cool idea to do first. So pretty much this is really easy to do, but it looks really nice. And I hope you guys can really follow into this tutorial more. I really didn't go anything in depth, and I didn't really do anything so hard to like freak you guys out. Except for I didn't. Oh my god, I'm deleting that. Never mind. I'm gonna prove that again. So no, I didn't really do anything difficult to you guys at all, and I really hope you guys like learned on how to make stuff from here and how everything's just cubes pretty much, and everything's just like put together that way. So for 100 likes, every video I make on Isometric City, 100 likes, I'll release the file for this. I hope you guys get stoked because I'm pretty hyped. So 100 likes. I know this isn't really worth 100 likes, but this series should be well worth over 100 likes. And I'll bring this out to you guys for you, and I hope you guys can really learn from this. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns about this, let me know. If you guys pretty much are having a struggle with this, you guys really need help, please let me know. I do help out a lot of people that come to me. Just please don't spam my Skype because I get messages a lot throughout the day, and I get hammered often. So I hope you guys enjoy this first video of ISO City. This is coming out on the 11th, or excuse me, November 13th, and this is the beginning of a very long series. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Hopefully it will be another isometric tutorial when you guys watch this. Please go check out my gaming videos as well, because I'm going to start doing those, and that's pretty much it. So this has been Behr. This is the isometric series, and I hope you guys learned from this. Peace out.